Good evening, everyone. Hello. How you doing? How you be? How we doing? Today is a very special stream. Today is going to be episode 2 of Vampire the Masquerade, Chicago by Night. So if you are coming in and joining us live now, welcome. Thank you. I'd like to formally apologize because I was unfortunately unable to have the episode on schedule. There was a lot of scheduling issues with everyone from like but a lot of it was on me because I honestly kept forgetting to have meetings. So I greatly would like to apologize for that. And I promised I would do it in February. So, and here it is. So, but first, before we get into the campaign, let's let our players again introduce all of them and themselves. Who would like to introduce themselves first?
I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead, Tofus. Go ahead.
All right. Well, hello everybody. My name is Tofus. We are Maribel Neftali Torres. We are a Malkavian, and Brango Burr. So if you guys remember from first episode, you understand. Only the real OGs know.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm Necrorose93. I play Lavender. She is a gangrel. And y'all know my purpose. Everybody wants to hate me because I'm innovative. And nobody wants to like look to the future and be reasonable.
Okay. And where can everyone first off, where can everyone find you Tofus?
My handle is all the same. So if you like this birdie and you want a piece of this birdie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you want a little piece of this chicken wing, let me. It's Mommy Tofu. It's Mommy Tofu's, guys. Mommy Tofu's.
Okay. And honey, where can everyone find you at?
Everyone can find me here on Twitch at Necrorose93 and on Twitter at Necrorose93. That's basically it.
Okay. All right. Anyone want to go next?
All right.
You go.
My character's name is Maurice.
Well,
Thompson.
introduce yourself first.
Oh. My name is Lilum. You can find me on pretty much all platforms except for all platforms being exactly Twitch and Twitter being Lilum VT.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm playing a gangrel by the name of Maurice Thompson, who is a jabber, which not a lot of people know about, which is just pretty much a dive man who makes another fighter look really good.
Okay. I'm gonna play some music in the background for us, by the way. I forgot that wasn't on. All right. All right. And Serenity, how about you introduce yourself and introduce your character and what you're all about?
Okay. So hi again. My name is Serenity VA. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. With the variations of Serenity VA official. I play Victoria or Vic Vanderbilt, depending on the night and depending on where I am. I am a toreador that owns a burlesque club that will do anything to make sure their club is the best of the best.
In other words, she's a slut. Anyway. But no, that's what the clan is about. That's what the clan is about. The Trudeau clan is.
Not all toreadors are sluts.
That's it.
They are
Not
literally
all
the succubi clan,
all-
okay? And the succubi,
not
they
all
are
of them
considered
sluts. There are most of them are artistes.
Okay.
They're
Slay?
just
Question mark?
But anyway, Jay, how about you introduce yourself, hon?
I'm trying to remember who I am right now.
Me too. We do.
It's okay.
it's okay, Jay. Breathe.
Listen, I'm on
It's
so
such
much
a
codeine. Like we're lucky I'm awake. I was like I fell asleep midstream.
Oh, really?
God.
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me?
because I was like I don't want to like fuck up. So I'm
Hun, seriously, if you need to like leave early, like feel free. Like I
we'll
don't
see how long I last. But
if push comes to shove, I'll just say that your character went to go get alcohol or something. I don't know.
just asleep. But I usually play. I'm more awake. Sorry. Hi. Hello. I'm Jay. I got my face ripped open on Friday. And my wisdom.
Wait,
teeth
what do you
taken
mean? What do you mean you got your
forcibly.
face ripped open?
I had my wisdom teeth surgery on Friday.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Why didn't you tell me?
God.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't be talking, sweetheart.
It's okay. I'm on a lot of pain medication right now.
Well, if you need to leave early, just send me a
Jade?
DNA.
I'll text you. Yeah.
Please,
it's more
please,
like I just lose
please.
time. That's like why I was just like I will lose time. So I apologize in advance if I don't like register you're talking to me. But I usually play
Yeah.
Tristan Doyle. I am a British-born who has found their way into Chicago via multiple different methods on the run. Formal. I don't. How much am I supposed to say?
Oh.
I won't say anything more on that on the run. I am a Brewhawk fan, and yes, I think that like, and I am with like my sire is still alive and is with me for the most part, consciously.
Slay. Love
Just
that.
slay, snaps fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that is all the players. As a reminder, this is episode 2 of Chicago by Night. We are currently going to be, again, as I've reminded, this is going to be more of a recording than it is going to be a stream. I won't be responding as much to chat, but if you need more info, check the pin tweet that, or the pin's comment that, Serenity had posted in the chat. Those are our players, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be our campaign, and may I present to you all with episode 2 of Chicago by Night. And here we are. It is now episode 2, finally. I know you guys have been waiting a long time, so let's do a little bit of a brief summary as to what happened last time in episode 1 of VTM. First off, Tofu made someone shit themselves.
Listen,
Highlight of
not
the
my
session.
greatest moment.
I
Not my
I
greatest
do want to share, if you don't mind, I'd like to share the meme with the chat with
Oh,
the community.
please, yes.
Oh my
Please,
god,
please share the
yes, I have
Yes.
to. Hold
The
on, I gotta
meme.
download it real quick. We so if for the record for everyone, we have a VTM Discord that we have just for our members of like all the players and stuff. So this happened. I made this the other day, and it was it's it's so funny.
Hey,
But-
it's me, guys.
That's me. It's May May. All right. So where we left off last time is that you had talked to Flyboy about getting the diplomats out of Chicago O'Hare Airport, right? You are being assisted by Crossan's gang of Nosferatu assassins. You're basically going to be driving with the assassins to the Succubus Club to deliver the diplomats to Prince Jackson. So right now you're in the car and there's rain falling down onto the top of the van, and you're sitting with the diplomats in this van with tinted windows. So you're going to be driving with them, and during this time you can talk to both of them. You can like introduce yourselves as well as like let them know like, hey, the prince told us to come get you and other stuff like that. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys. So feel free to go forward.
All right. A request for a little bit further narration on these. It's 2 diplomats, right, that are in the car with us.
Yes.
Is
It is an Asian woman and an old man. You can ask them their names and whatever.
Okay. Sorry for giggling. I just forget that my conversation starter is always just to stare just violently at anybody. So I'm just wherever I am, I'm just gonna be staring at just both of them. Going from like one person to another, and sometimes a little cross-eyed, but we don't talk about that, please. Thank you.
Oh, well, I mean, you're a Malkavian, so that's kind of the way it normally
Okay,
works.
so, all right.
As long as you're not getting into fist fights with stop signs, then that's fine.
Then you
Let her
know.
out the car.
That actually happens in one of the games, believe it or not.
Jesus
I mean,
Oh,
like it's
God.
telling you to do stuff. What is it? My mom?
That's actually is similar to how the conversation goes in the game, but that's besides the point.
Question is, does the Malkavian lose?
I hope
Question
the
is, who
Malkavian
wins?
Yeah.
doesn't.
So remember, as a reminder for Malkavians, you do have to roll at the end of conversations to like basic or like at the start of a conversation to basically like say the right words.
Okay, yeah.
So-
I was gonna say, is staring a conversation? I was like, are we establishing every
Yeah.
time I stare? It's
That-
okay.
so you're just staring at them like wide-eyed and big.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
Not asserting
the,
dominance, just just of interest.
the Asian woman looks at the rest of the party and is like, is she
Yeah.
always like this?
Yes.
So,
yes,
what
she is.
exactly do you do in the Carmilla exactly? I mean, aside from acting as comic relief, it
Hold on. I gotta do an out of context or out of character action. I have the urge to just go. Wait, you can see her too.
well, wait, eh,
Wait, huh?
well, so I'm going to ignore you, considering that I can smell that gangrel odor all over you. You smell like you've been in multiple dive bars in a dumpster. So
How do you
I'm
know what a
going to
dumpster
ignore
smells
you.
like?
That's so
And
mean.
also it must be interesting to suck up to the sect and kiss their feet just to be the absolute cast out of it. You must really think the top view of the ivory tower is amazing, since you so desperately claw your way towards it despite all the claims of the contrary. Nothing but muffs.
Dude.
And that goes for the lady over there. I can smell the gangrel blood all over them as well.
And that's because your ass is so fucking far up your own nose that you're just smelling shit constantly.
What is she
Trust me, that's your
saying?
own
I don't
farts.
speak Taco Bell.
What?
Well, it can't be helped. Well, it seems like Prince Jackson's company seems to be rather unique, to say the least.
Mm,
you can
That's the
say that
stupidest way to
again.
say that I don't like them.
No,
Well,
no, that's not the
which would you
stupidest
rather?
way.
Would
That's the nicest way she could say it. Want her to say it the meanest way.
How
ladies,
about you say it the truthful way?
the old man says to you, ladies, please, you were here to do a job, and I would much prefer to be respectful of it. First, allow us to introduce ourselves, if you will, just so we can not be at each other's throats through the car ride to the Succubus Club. May I introduce myself?
Or is
Go
yours,
ahead.
sweet cheeks?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Pay no mind.
So
He doesn't know how to respond to sweet cheeks.
So my name is Malenkov, and this is Sierra. We are diplomats from the Lusambra clan. Now, that may confuse some of you, considering that former associates within my faction greeted themselves with you in the foyer of the Chicago airport. Oh, dearest, dearest Malenkov, should we even be telling them this? Well, they are associates of the prince. If I have any of you ever met Prince Jackson by any chance?
I have, but it was passing.
He does tend to host a bunch of lavish parties. He's a very hoity-toity in that. Much like Sierra over here. Excuse me.
Oh, don't worry. She's a treat.
Listen, brother. It's not a matter of like, as we've mentioned, we are part of the Lasambra clan, and thank you for acting as guides for us. If that would make you better company, I might as well thank you for guiding us to Prince Jackson.
You're quite welcome.
I feel so bad because like part of me wants me Maribel to like have a moment of just like pure like, oh my god, I understand, and just be like, you guys are roommates, but it makes no sense.
Oh my god,
just because they said they were like cousins or brothers.
So
or,
you could have a similar conversation. You could do that. Just make for sure you roll every time you do that.
Okay.
So that you
I
can
would
do
like
like
to
something on
attempt. Oh shit! I
attempt to
dropped
make
one. I would like-
conversation.
yes, I would like to attempt to make conversation. Okay. Little explanation. It would be which attribute we're thinking.
It would be you just roll a d10.
Just one. Okay, copy.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 2.
You basically say something along the lines of the green men have hands made of money. Say hello to your brother.
Oh no! Oh no!
I didn't know that we were doing Borderlands.
I mean,
Some psycho
Oh,
conversation.
God.
she's
Oh
a
my God.
Malkavian. What do you expect?
But you're just Krieg. You have these sophisticated thoughts in your head, but
I
whatever
mean,
comes out does
she
not
did
sound-
make. She made a man shit her. May I remind you.
shit yourself.
Yes.
Please.
We will. Oh my god.
I may have one brain cell, but I'm trying to make friends, guys. It's just not working. It's not.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
No, it is. It is. Trust me. It's doing just
Hilarious.
fine.
All right. How do these two react? Because I'm guessing I'm like yelling at their face, right? On accident.
No.
Yeah, you basically yelled and screamed at them.
Oh, God.
They basically are sitting like well, that was
crap.
that was something. Malikov, I'm scared. I mean, is this the one that said that she made a man shit themselves?
Yes.
Oh my God, I
this is
forgot
the
about
Mal-
Yes.
this is the Malkavian that did it.
Oh my
So
God.
I
I forgot
suggest,
I
like,
told
you,
them too. Oh shit. Okay.
And I suggest that you don't wear white around her. So don't shit talk us.
Good to know. Good to know.
So happy.
How
you
long
did
how
that.
long
That's
is
the
this?
best threat.
You start to as you're driving down, you hear like the van has like a few speed bumps that has been hit. And it's like, and the driver's like, "You all right back there?"
Yeah, it's just Malkavian shenanigans.
I get it. We'll be to the point at some point.
Great.
I mean, I hope we'll
thank
be at the
you.
point at some point, because what's the point?
Jesus Christ, just get it.
Watch your
Fine.
tone.
Jesus Christ. Mhm.
All right.
Well, hey, look,
So-
everybody hates me, okay, dude?
So you start to notice that the so I want everyone to roll a wits and or awareness roll if you guys could.
Oh dear
Okay.
Lord. Okay. So
Wits and
wait,
awareness.
so it's how many dice?
And
Wits
awareness.
Okay.
2.
I got a
What's
0,
whiz?
but I think on this die, if the
3.
highest number is a 0, that's a 10? Or is that a 0?
0. A 0 that is a 10.
Any difficulty?
Okay.
It's got a difficulty of 3.
What's the pool size modifier?
3.
There is no modifier. It's just with a difficulty of
depending
3.
how many dice
The
points you
modifier
have in
the-
that
is if you
thing.
have the modifier is if you have anything that you can like use towards the situation to benefit. So if you had something like unswayable mind or prowess or stuff like that, that's when
I
you
have
use the
no
modifier.
Oh, okay.
no successes.
And
No
the
successes?
difficulty is what now?
3.
No successes.
3? Okay.
I have 1.
So you need a 4 or better.
I got 1 out of 3.
Okay. So you don't notice anything off about driving through the
We're dumb.
you don't really notice anything off. all you notice about this scenario is that you're getting an uneasy feeling a little bit, just some level of unease. And you start to notice that amongst both diplomats. And they're like, listen, it's been a while since we've been to Chicago. But I must ask, isn't it rather interesting that it's taking this long?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna turn to the drivers, because I'm actually gonna turn to the driver and be like, "Hey, what's taking so long? It shouldn't take this long to get to the Succubus Club from here. Where are you
Can I
actually
also
taking
yeah, can I also try to be intimidating and like point and be like, I talk you better tell her you better tell her.
I love
You can try if you could roll for it.
Okay, so
Okay.
that for me, would that be would that be for me? Maybe
It would be I believe in the charisma stat.
okay, for
Okay.
what's
Straight charisma?
difficulty?
The difficulty is I'm gonna say 4.
All right.
Could I use my intimidation points? Will you let
Okay.
me?
Yes, if you would
Use
like. If you would like.
Yes. Yes,
So I got
please.
2 successes.
Okay. So they tell the Nosferatu tell you, and they say like, we're taking a back alley exit. We'll be there shortly.
How shortly is shortly? Like, are
How
we-
shortly is shortly? Yeah, this
And
isn't shortly.
so you notice something odd.
Yeah.
Mm.
How odd? Like, this is
They're nervous somehow.
The driver is nervous?
so. Is there anything blocking our reach from the driver currently?
There is a bulletproof window that you notice, a blacked out bulletproof window between you and the driver.
So how are we speaking to them?
They're speaking over an intercom.
Oh,
It's a souped up black van that's got like military sensors and stuff in it. So so you start to notice that you hear the sounds of the city less and less.
They're
You,
taking us.
you two, you wouldn't mind getting a little dirty. I know I'm a gang girl, but I think our ride is being hijacked.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not going to Succubus Club. They're taking us out of the city.
well,
Alright.
what is, and well, if that's the case, then what exactly is your plan here?
We gotta
If
get
you
you guys
wouldn't
out.
mind a little stench, I'm going to kick open that door and jump out.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And how do you plan? How exactly do you plan on getting away from the rest of these Nosferatu assassins that are heavily armed? May I remind you?
Also gotta
Oh, I
get
have
you
a
away.
card.
You have. But
The
we
same
are.
people that are
I think. I think.
Mm.
I think here's the thing with that. If you were to break out of this car, they've probably made a convoy of some kind with several other vans where the other agents are heavily armed. Or they might have others watching the streets from the shadows. It would be foolish to jump out immediately, as they would be hunting us down and we'd be on the run.
Okay. Of course, I gotta do my little signature move. If I can see the driver, if he sees me like in like the like that top window where
Yeah.
you can see
So
The
so
rear view.
they
thing.
so they can't you can't see them because the windows are all blacked out.
Okay, could they hear us at all?
No, they cannot hear you.
Oh, so we're
Oh, wait, how'd they answer the question?
They can hear you, like there's like an intercom device that you guys hit and to like contact them. It's like a
okay.
radio.
I would like to push the button aggressively and ask if
You want to shit yourself.
I can't.
right?
Yeah, I was literally gonna be like, "Do you want
Shit.
to shit right now? Do you want to?" I will roll for it.
I am going to shit. I'm going to shit you.
Because okay, no, this is not gonna work. Okay, but okay, listen. If I wanted to use command again, can he? Does he just have to hear me, or does he have to see me? Say
So
command?
they do have to kind of see and hear you, but I'll tell you what.
Fuck. Okay.
I will allow you to use it if you roll high enough.
Okay. So let me.
So
see.
I'm going to modify the difficulty to be a difficulty of 5 instead.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you do have to roll
Oh, okay.
high, but I still
think
want to
I
give you a
like
chance, obviously.
Nice. Yeah, of course. Okay, so I would love to use intimidation. So I have 2 circles on that. And then
Mhm.
which attribute should it be, like manipulation or
It would be manipulation, yes.
okay?
It,
Alright,
it
so
would
that
either
means
be
that's
it would either be manipulation or
shit.
domination, either one. But you can choose whichever. I'm pretty lenient when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5. So let me see what happens. If it doesn't work, it's okay. I tried, but okay. Okay, so there is a 7, 6, 4, 8, and 5.
Did you
Oh.
also account for your hunger?
Yeah, your hunger.
No. What is
Oh,
is
Your
isn't
hunger.
our hunger still 1 or did it change
Yeah,
after
Our
a
hunger
game?
is still
If
1.
it's not the next day, it'll still be at 1. So you get 1
Okay.
dice towards hunger.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
one
will
more?
I will say this though. After this night, you guys will have to feed.
Yeah,
just
it's like
Oh,
okay.
every new day you rouse. Chat.
yeah.
Okay.
So, but after you leave the succubus club, you will have to find someone to feed on.
Okay. So
Fortitude,
does this mean
smoke a skunk.
one more I roll or
You add 1 dice, yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
One
okay.
die.
Okay, so then that one is oh god. Okay, so that one's a 9. So I have 7, 5, 6, 4, 8, and then 9. I don't know what that
So anything, I think, if we're doing it by that,
Anything
anything
above-
above 6 is a
above
success.
6. Okay, so
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so it is basically 4 successes, but there's 2 non-successes
Okay.
So 2 non-successes. So just 4
out of
successes.
6. Yeah, just 4.
It's 4 successes.
Okay. So you're barely successful. You're very barely successful. Like
do I just whisper in there instead?
yes. So the Nosferatu that's in the driver's seat, he just like he kind of is sitting there and is just like he's just kind of like clenching his and then all of a sudden you hear
no.
and then the other Nosferatu and you hear that over the intercom, and then you hear faintly over the intercom, "You gonna eat that?"
Oh god.
Oh dear lord.
Oh god.
Okay. Now what?
I
Now
did all
what?
I could do.
Swear to God.
So
Okay,
so
idiots.
so
Okay,
so you don't they don't stop the car.
Fuck.
Now it just
And you start to notice that you don't hear the city anymore, and the car is starting to slow down.
Fuck.
So
Fuck.
so here's the thing. The car stops,
Shit.
and you start to like hear faint rustlings from the outside, and you hear the cocking of guns and everything. And then you
No.
and then you hear that, and then the door opens. There's lights that glimmer upon you, and you just hear a well, well, well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh wait, is it the
Hello.
Nosferatu guy?
Yep, it's crossing.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought I smelled you from a fucking. Oh god.
Well, well, well. It seems that you five are in deep shit.
oh wait, shit. So you guys are the one
Oh,
hunting
wait.
us?
No, I'm not actually. You see, I'm not entirely a big fan of the La Sombra poking their nose around my city. Well, we're not exactly the biggest fans of the Nosferatu either. Oh my. So here we have Sierra von Barents. Do you have any idea who this is?
No. But
These two are the last remaining heirs of the Losombra dynasty. A long-lost vampire clan from the east. They will make a definitely good bargaining chip for Prince Jackson, for me to potentially take his place.
Okay, I see.
Get out of the car now and give them to me and leave with your lives. And you start to notice that Crossan's demeanor goes from less like sassy and crass to more serious.
Mm.
Like he's
a-
not fucking around at this point.
How many
Yeah.
men?
Is there? Yeah, I was gonna say, can we investigate at all our surroundings or anything?
You can, yes.
I don't got no investigation, so I would be a waste.
Let me see.
Okay.
I can figure out. What kind of role do you want?
It would be like an awareness check.
Just straight awareness?
Yep, just straight awareness.
Uh, 7722.
Okay, so Lilim, you notice that the guys from before, the guys with the black masks, are here. They are aiming their guns at you, but you also notice that there are like human gang members that look to be brainwashed among them as well. About 8 or so of them.
Okay.
8 human, or it's like 8. It's like 8 of them being human, or just 8 in general.
8 of them are human. That are like manipulated by Crossan, and then about the other Nosferatu mercenaries that you hired are also pointing guns at you, but it seems like they have better guns than what they had before. So they have like I would say they have like more military like rifles that they seem to have been hiding beforehand for this ambush.
Or instead of just standard like rifles.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's crossing the 2 Nosferatu guards and then 8 humans.
No, so there's about 6 Nosferatu guards that are wearing full military gear and the black masks. And then there's the 8 human gangsters that are wielding like shotguns and clubs.
Listen,
Mm.
do you really think that the prince is going to take your threats as lightly as this?
Oh no, I do not. I do not. And that's kind of what I expect.
So you want him to take your head, is what I mean.
No,
Hey, you have
no.
a death
If
wish,
you
don't you?
if you think that the ruler of the underground can get his head taken so easily, then you are sorely mistaken.
So who's going to be making these demands to the prince?
You?
You think I'd be so bold?
Actually, I do.
Yeah, or stupid.
Look at our current situation. Of course,
Why not
of course I
both?
think to be so bold.
Well, here's the thing, though. You must understand one thing about the Nosferatu. We live in the filth, in the gutter. We see and know everything. I knew who the diplomats were the minute they came into Chicago. We are the rats in the city. We are the stray cats. We are the alleys and the dumpsters and the trash you see on the street. We are everywhere.
Yeah, but do you want to be trash in the street? There's so many alternatives.
Of course not.
Well,
Then we can help.
What makes you think I want the filthy help of surface dwellers?
What makes you think that others don't want the help? Are you really going to put yourself, well, yeah, you probably would, but others probably want something better. And we can help.
You know how long we've been living in the underground for?
Yeah, and aren't you sick of it?
You don't think we aren't?
Sound like you relish in it.
They're Nosferatu.
Yeah,
look at
and
them.
that kind of talk is why he hates us.
Listen, do you know the last time my kind were able to be on the surface, free from persecution?
During the time of COVID.
Never!
oh.
Dude,
about to
there was
say,
a couple of people that had masks on that were Nosferatu. I know their smell. I didn't bother them because they were just trying to live
We
their
don't
life.
want to wear the masks anymore.
You don't have to if you just like calm it down. Let's get you some
Wait.
tea with some blood in it.
I have a question. I have a
Threatening to
question.
break the masquerade?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not threatening to break the masquerade. I want to reinvent it. And having them will provide me with enough leverage to do so, and those filthy Carmilla of the Succubus Club. You think I like living in the squalor? You think I like living among the shit of the humans, having to feed on rats?
Yeah, that's a problem, dude. We're gonna have to fix that. Well, we can talk a little bit later about what I'm trying to create.
I don't
we can
care.
You should
None of-
care 'cause it'll help you
Shut
get out of
up.
the filth.
He points a gun at your head.
Oh,
Oh.
God. How many times are
I
people
have a-
gonna do this to me?
These are bullets with holy water on them. I will not hesitate to pull the fucking trigger. You have no idea what us Nosferatu go through every day. What it's like to even be a young Nosferatu.
No,
Do
I
you
don't,
know
but I
what?
wanna
Do you
help.
know what it's like when your family, when your loved ones view you as a hideous monster? Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like to be viewed as less than human? You are able to live amongst the humans as normal people. My people live in the squalor of the gutter.
Like animals.
I do have like a question just for like the team that I don't want it to be like an automatic action, but team, hear me out, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
So, what if I just jump on him? Like,
Wait,
what if?
No, wait.
No,
He,
wait,
he
no,
has
you're
a
not
he
getting
has a
into
gun that can
conflict.
insta kill you if you're not
No,
careful.
Don't.
May I
don't-
I know
remind
that's what I'll
you,
say. What if I just?
he will
What if
most
I-
likely kill you, and your character would just be dead.
You'd be dead. Would it be in torpor?
Okay, I want to try
Holy
at
water does jack shit
least.
to us. Unless you
What-
have that, unless you have the issue with holy items. It's the gunfire rounds that kill us.
Yeah, the gun itself won't kill you. It's the bullets in it that will.
But you said they're holy water bullets?
They're basically like blessed bullets. They're like covered in like holy water, and they're like blessed with like some kind of like they've been ordained by a minister, so they could kill vampires in theory.
Hmm.
Because you notice like some like Christian memorabilia on the weapon itself, like it's got like engravings on it that seem to mean like something.
Engravings serve no tactical.
Okay,
Okay.
Ocelot.
So I just walk up towards him, just like one slowly step at a time, just like with my hands up, like, look.
Well, he's got you, so you're all kneeling down, like with your hands up, and he's got like the gun pressed against your forehead. Like you can
I'm
start to
just
feel, so you can start to feel like the air around the bullet start to like where the ejection or like where the bullet's gonna like the end of the gun barrel, you
Yeah.
kind of start to feel like your head start to burn a little bit as he like presses it against you.
Yeah, I'm pressing it a little bit more. I'm like, look, is this really what you want to do? You don't know what we can do with you and to help the Nosferatu. It's up to you if you want to blow my brains out. That's up to you. But there's a lot of things that people are working on to probably help the Nosferatu.
I'm well aware of your work.
And then you know my work is noteworthy.
Your work
You
is
know,
foolish.
It's not. And it never will be if you don't give it a chance. We've had some good progress with it for years.
You think you'll? He puts the gun up. He lifts like the gun up and he says, "You think you're the first?
No.
I know your sire. He tried decades ago. He tried to make a blood substitute. Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened to him when he tried? Do you know what happened?
Still alive.
He is.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You know, you don't. He never told you, did he?
Told me as much as he could.
Thanks.
Well, let me enlighten you. When he, in the 50s, he made a blood substitute and was working on making a blood substitute. Prince Jackson's family did not take kindly to that. But of course, other kindred murdering each other is against the vampire law unless they break the masquerade. But their families are not. They killed his daughter She was only 2 years old. And tortured his wife. That same thing will happen to you if you keep going down this path.
Well, good thing I got a wife or a kid.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They will find a way. They can't kill kindred. But they will do whatever they can to dissuade you from your ways.
No, they can't kill an idea.
If you don't know the Carmilla, then
Good
if you
thing
wish
I'm
to go,
stubborn.
if you wish to go down this foolhardy path, be my guest.
So I have a question. Do we get out of the van?
No, you guys are already out of the van. You guys are like sitting in front of like a bunch of
Oh.
cars with guns aimed at you.
Look, if you won't stop us, then let us get up from the ground because my knees are killing me, and I think we all deserve to calm down.
I don't really care.
Okay, so we can get up.
Where's the where's the two VIPs?
Yeah, where's
The two VIPs are behind you guys
Yeah,
with guns trained on them.
Eek.
I'm willing to make
and what?
As I'm willing to make a high difficulty roll that during the trip, I would have gotten one of their scents.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, would have gotten one of their scents as like say like usually VIP.
You do have their scents, yes, because the Lasombra scents are very unique, so you easily got their scents.
All right. Well, if it seems like there is no dissuading you from this, then I'm wanting to walk.
Exactly.
Are you a wise decision? And so you start to notice as the Nosferatu are taking away the Lasombra, I'm gonna have you guys make an awareness check if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, an awareness check. Okay, where do I go for awareness? Oh, there it is. What's the
10,
difficulty?
9, 8, and a 4.
It's a 2. It's a 2. It's not very difficult.
So I got 3 successes.
Okay.
Got no successes.
So
Is there
you
a
so
full
so
awareness?
so be
No,
with the awareness, you notice on one of the buildings because you guys are in like a park, right? You notice on top of one of the buildings. Oh well, it doesn't matter because Lilim already got the roll. So Lilim, you notice on one of the rooftops a glint of a scope from someone dressed in like a like tan detective coat, and you believe it could be Sheriff Damien, potentially. That he could be that he could have like some kind of rifle or something that he's got trained to like rescue the Lasombra.
That's good to know. But she may not have any family to have people fuck with, but I got people to take care of, so I'm going to go.
Got a club to run.
I'm not gonna make any like I'm not gonna make like any like notation that I see that glint or that coat because that would just put them in danger.
Well, so you see Damien, you faintly hear him cock a rifle and he again fires upon the Nosferatu, taking the Lasombra, they keel back over and then they give like a very verbal hiss. And then this is your guys' time to like disperse.
All right, I'm bolting.
Take
So
Yeah,
is-
all of the so the gangsters are going to go after you guys. You can choose to fight them if you want. Damien's got all of the Nosferatu, including Cross, and like preoccupied.
This was about to ask. Is crossing in front of me? Or
He's in front of you guys, but he's also telling the gangsters to like get you, essentially.
Can I like shoulder check him? While
You can. You can.
And I want to try and sleight of hand something.
Okay. What is the sleight of hand thing that you want to do?
I want to try and take. I want to see if I can take his phone out of his pocket, like shoulder check him and overarm him into his pocket.
Okay, because Crossan's stats are very high. Because he's an older Nosferatu. So just be aware. So it will be like a difficulty of 7.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's big boy Nosferatu. He's
Maybe old, but he's fast.
He's very old, but he's also very strong, especially for a Nosferatu.
Then
Okay, so you won't do it?
no. I'll
right.
still like for flavor shoulder check and keep moving.
So the 8 gang members, there are 2 like 3 of them have firearms. One of them has a pistol, 2 of them have shotguns. The other 5 gang members have like spiked baseball bats and knives. 2 of them have spiked baseball bats, 2 of them have knives, and 1 of them has a crowbar. So you can choose to fight them. Or you can run and make like a roll, and if you guys roll high enough, you guys can escape with the diplomats in tow.
I'm running.
I'm running. I'm gonna take Sierra's hand and just run.
Okay, Lilim, do you know what stat that would be for them to run? Would it be would it be agility?
Are people shooting?
They are so they look like they're about to shoot at you.
But they're not shooting yet?
No. You have a chance. You have 1 chance to escape because they're like surprised by the sniper rifle fire.
Then if you want to make them roll for it, then it would probably be dexterity and athletics. But if they're not shooting already, usually you just give it to them.
Okay. Well, then since they're
surprised.
Since they're not shooting, okay, so since they're not shooting at you, you guys can bolt away quickly with the Lasombra and Toll. So you guys want to do that?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Running.
Okay, so using your vampiric speed, you go into the alleys and get away from the fight as quickly as possible. So yeah, you guys notice, so you guys can also make an awareness check now to like figure out where you are in Chicago right now, because you know that you're in the outskirts of Chicago. You just don't know where.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Okay, what's the difficulty for it?
There's no difficulty for it. You just need to roll an awareness check just so you get the info. I'm not going to make it difficult for you guys to know about like a town. Like that's stupid.
1 success.
Okay, so you notice that you are near somewhere near Chinatown, which is on the southern side of Chicago, and you notice that the Red Line train is nearby. You are aware that downtown is going to be a couple miles out. You could all like either jack a van, or you all could take the train.
So we have two options. We can take a train to downtown, or we can jack a car. Anybody good with jacking cars?
I want to take a train. We'll have more cover.
Any opposed?
You will, however, with the train, you will have to pay for it. Just be aware of that. It's like $10 a ticket.
We got
$10 a
each.
ticket.
We
What kind
good.
of train is this?
It's
Fuck.
the Chicago. It's the Chicago subway.
Are you serious? You have to pay $10?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
you'd have to pay like
One, two,
$10 for like a day pass.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's actually
5,
how it would be
7.
like
So
in Chicago in
$70,
real
that's
life as well.
fine. That's
Okay.
fine. We'll just
Okay.
go for
Fucking rip
70.
off.
I'll
Okay.
pay for it. Let's just go on the
Okay.
train.
I mean, you do have your corporate black card as well, Serenity. So
Yeah.
you have like your business
Oh,
credit
actually,
card.
no. I'm
You also
actually
have, like,
going to pay with
$300.
cash. I'm going to pay $370 in cash. I'm not going to put
It's
that on
best-
my corporate credit card to leave a trail. I don't want.
Yeah, that's stupid. Don't do that.
All right.
I don't.
Okay. So you guys make your way through Chinatown. Just be aware that you guys are getting hungrier with blood. So
We have to
You-
rouse check, right?
yeah, you guys will have to do a rouse check now because you are in a civilian area. And also a reminder, Neko, you do have a burn mark on your head.
Oh shit,
So-
I do?
Yeah, because of where the gun was point pressing on your forehead.
If it's superficial damage, you can rouse check to clear it, but it's just another risk of making yourself more hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I put up my hunger.
I got
If
a
you
success.
fail, if you fail the roll, yeah, if you fail the roll, your hunger goes up. If you don't fail, it doesn't move.
I do a rouse check. Okay.
Okay. It's
Got
a small
success,
wound.
so I don't get.
It's a small wound, so it would only be like a difficulty of like 2 or
It
whatever.
said 0 out of 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you
didn't
One
get it. So
plus.
then your hunger goes up by 1.
yeah.
Yeah, it went up.
So
It's only
9.
at a 2, so
Neko,
it's nothing.
you notice that you are getting much more hungry after getting slightly wounded by crossing. So you start to get like a little lightheaded. You will definitely either before or after the meeting with Prince Jackson, you will have to feed. You
At a
can
two?
what?
Are they?
Well,
at
it's
a
because
2 and they're like-
the reason why I justify it like that is because the whole thing with Neko is that her character is trying to find a blood substitute and she doesn't like feeding on blood very often.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The blood substitute
at
actually
2?
works
Holy
because
shit,
it
wait.
metabolizes. I found a way to have my body metabolize that substitute without going hungry.
Yeah,
I
but
perfected the formula.
you're not really used to being in combat very much, so you will have to feed on like actual blood tonight.
If it's a person, that's fine. I'm able to do with the person.
Okay,
Well,
so you will.
Anime club meeting.
So as you go through Chinatown, you notice that there's a what is your feeding style again? If you don't mind me asking.
Scene queen.
Okay.
Specifically anime nerds.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you're
we're
in Chinatown, so
time.
perfect fucking place.
Go to a ramen bar.
So you do notice a couple of drunk otakus at one of the noodle bars. It's like a late night noodle bar where you sit out, like it's like you approach a window, you grab the noodles, and then you walk off to like sit down and eat. And you notice there's one otaku that's by himself. He's wearing like glasses, a little chubby, typical acne. You think that he might be like potentially either early college or high school age.
Mhm.
So
I look at him and I compliment him on the hoodie, the shirt he's wearing, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I love this character. Let's just pretend it's Naruto." Like, are you finished with the series, or are you looking at his new one, Boruto? Because, like, seriously, I'm gonna tell you right now, save yourself the agony.
I've watched. I don't like talking to strangers late at night.
Stan, I'm sorry. Trust me, I don't want to be out here by myself either. It's rough, but I get it.
Well,
I
it
just
doesn't
wanted to-
really look like you're by yourself. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's your
Right.
group over there, right?
My group?
Yeah, the weird look, like the what?
I thought like
Sorry,
he was like away.
sorry, I struggle with conversations.
Okay. No, trust me. I get it. Like I try my best to like get away from it all and I kind of got lost here, but I'm kind of glad to find someone that's kind of like me here.
But you're so pretty.
Thank you. You're a cutie too.
Okay, my name's Dennis.
Hey, Dennis. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I reach out my hand and I tilt my head a little bit and stare into his eyes directly. I do not break eye contact.
Dennis.
Why are you staring at me?
I'm just waiting for you to respond. I put out my hand to shake his hand.
Remember, you do have to feed on this guy, honey.
Oh, I know. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. He just sits there very awkwardly and is like looking a little uncomfortable.
Well, I get it. But is it okay if I can use your phone? Mine's dead and I really need to call someone to come get me.
Sure. And he hands you his phone.
Okay. And I'm looking at it. I'm not getting any signal. Like, can we come over here? And I kind of just like take his hand and drag him a little bit around the corner to where no one can see us. And I'm just
So
trying to pretend to look for a
okay.
signal.
Okay, so as you take him along, you start to you notice that there is a dog that is following him around. And it's like a little like Boston Terrier.
Fuck.
Oh, like, is that your dog?
He's like, yeah, he's a little stray I took in. His name's Roger. And then you start to understand that you do hear Roger say like Dennis is my best friend. I love Dennis. He's so nice.
I read back into his head, says like, no, Dennis is a pedophile. He has a whole bunch of stuff on his computer. It's the best for you. Don't worry, I'm gonna take you home and make sure you have a
Dennis
nice
is
good home and bed.
homeless.
Going to a nice home. So I look dead in the eye of him and say like, do not worry, I'm gonna take good care of him. And I just kind of snapped his
What?
neck a little bit. I snapped Dennis's neck as fast as possible. And then I just drank his
Are you
blood.
sure you want to snap his neck? Because that's against the that's
Oh, it
technically
is?
against the masquerade. Yeah, it's against the masquerade to kill feeding victims.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, then I just like. Does he forget me or something? Like, is there a way like I could just knock him out and pretend it's a dream?
He will. It is late at night, so most likely he will forget you.
Okay.
The
So,
dog
like, okay,
won't.
don't worry.
The dog won't. However, he will remember. The dog
Roger
will remember you.
remember this.
Okay, so I'm saying this to Roger, and can I communicate with him?
Yes, you can. You're a gangrel, so you
Roger.
can.
Do not worry, Roger. I'm gonna make sure he gets a nice, good sleep. Okay, so if it looks like it's gonna look a little weird, but he's just gonna go to sleep, and he's gonna feel much better in the morning. Okay, because he doesn't feel too good, and I can smell it on him, and I know you can smell him too. And it doesn't smell too good, does it?
He's
I'm talking
Roger's
directly to the dog.
Roger's like treat.
I have a treat. I have a treat. Just I want you to sit over there and protect your and look out for people coming in while I put your dad to sleep. Okay?
Mm.
Okay. And I'm just like, Roger, I'm gonna make you feel really better. And then I just like bite him and suck his blood.
Okay. So hang on, I'm gonna roll real quick. Oh shit.
What? Oh no.
So Roger starts barking.
No, Roger.
And he starts like barking. He's like, "You're hurting him," because he
No,
sees
I'm
like the
not. It's like-
blood coming down
He's like,
his
no,
neck.
no, I'm not. I said it was gonna look weird. Like, I'm not like trying to shout this out. I'm trying my best to just like communicate it with my mind. I'm like, no. I know it's gonna look weird. It's not bad, but see, you can smell that he's not in pain, right?
So Roger leaps on your leg and starts to gnaw at it.
Like,
There is a passerby that walks by and asks like, "What's going on here?"
I go on the floor and I basically just pretend to be knocked out.
He's still gnawing on your leg.
I'm still pretending to be knocked out with Dennis.
They start to notice that they're like, "Is that blood? Oh my god, I'm calling the police."
Does someone want to go help her?
Someone get that guy!
Someone want to go help
tackle
her?
the guy and just bring him into the alley and
So
just like beat the shit out
I
of
have a
him.
question. Did any of us
So-
go with you?
No, one went with me.
With her. She went
Hold on,
alone.
I'm trying
We're
to.
watching this.
I'm tackling
So
the guy.
he's about ready to. So, okay.
What's the difficulty for that? For me, just tackling the guy that just saw it.
It's like a 3.
Okay. Please, for the love of all that's holy, I'm using a brawl. I got a 2 out of 3.
So you do tackle him to the ground.
I drag him to the alley and just like cover his mouth up and try to just use his pants leg as a gag and just basically just strip the guy naked. Make sure to tie him up. Put him in the dumpster,
he's like, "What are you doing to me?
Like, shut the
This
fuck up! Shut the fuck
my
up!
brother."
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
So you start to notice also that a little like radio noises that sounds like police.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god.
Help me! Yo! Help me! Help me!
Who wants to go help her? I don't want.
Why are you discussing this? Help me!
Who wants to go help her?
All of you get over here! All of you! Don't just stand there, you stupid fuck! Help me!
It's hilarious. Kind of fun.
So
Yeah,
I'm going
it
to make an
finds us.
awareness check on the police officer.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's a 9. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
So they notice you screaming for help, and then they're like, what seems to be the problem here, miss? And they wander into the alley and they
attack that other guy, and then like this poor little dog was just trying his best to help. and
put
he's
your
just, like,
hands
not
up.
getting-
Put your hands up. They point a gun at you.
Racist bullshit. What the fuck? I'm the one
Oh
that's
my
calling
God,
for help, and
okay.
you're doing this shit. What the fuck? I called you for help.
You are
What is
covered
your
in
badge
blood at your
number?
mouth, lady.
What are you talking about? Blood on my mouth? There's no
Put
blood
your
on my
hands
mouth.
up. I
What's wrong
won't
with
ask
you?
twice.
Okay.
Someone. Oh,
Somebody's
here
gonna have to help
now.
her.
And the police officer has to roll a 9.
Hold on.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
I can help. I can help. It's another gang girl. I'll choose to help.
Okay.
Please,
How
help.
do-
I'm coming out of the ramen shop with the balls. Like, I wonder if they're fans. Like, and I see the officer holding the gun. I'm like,
Oh,
I would like to
this-
choose to chuck the ramen ball at his head.
Okay, you'll have to roll for it.
That's fine. He's distracted by her.
Yeah, he is distracted. So his awareness, he won't do an awareness check.
So is this? Wait, want me to roll for this?
Would it be strength or agility?
I think it'd be strength because it's just like chucking it.
Yeah. Since you're a gang girl and you do have relatively high strength, it shouldn't be too hard.
All right. So what's the difficulty?
Like 2.
So just straight. So that. All right. So I got 3 successes.
Okay, so
And- huh?
you said you got 3 successes and what?
I got 3 successes, and technically one fail.
Okay, so it does hit him. It doesn't hit. It hits him hard enough to like knock him out, but it doesn't hit him hard enough to like
Do damage.
to
Do a lot of
do any lethal damage, which is good. Which is good.
Okay. I'm going to take this guy and put him in the alley, take off his clothes, and just like tie him up with the handcuffs, disable his radio, and take away his gun, emptying out the bullets and the magazine and the freaking.
What is your fascination with stripping people down? What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
That's
stop.
my hold on.
No,
Out of
no,
character.
no,
That is supposed to be my job, stripping people down.
It's Agent 47 behavior, really.
Yeah, this is Agent 47 behavior. What the fuck, honey?
Wait a minute, let me explain myself, damn it! I'm trying to make
Why
sure
are you
I'm tying
stripping
them
him
up with
down?
I'm taking
What
their
did he
clothes and using
do?
it to tie them up.
No,
What
we're
did
not
he
doing that.
do?
He's out cold. He's not like the one inside the dumpster. He's out
He's a
cold.
cop.
He's out cold.
Yes. And he will run
He might-
somewhere.
And if he how is he gonna run anywhere if he's out cold?
He might get up.
Wow,
I'm
y'all
just saying
figure this
it'll
out.
just
I'm
delay
gonna
the incident.
Step away for a
So-
minute. So
So here's what his mindset's gonna be.
I'm still doing it. You're not
I'm going
stopping
to-
me.
I am stopping you because then you're gonna add more suspicion. He could just think that someone just tried to mug him using you.
Are you physically stopping them? Because otherwise, they're just
I
gonna
will.
keep doing it.
I
You
will
have to
stop
physically
them.
stop them.
I will physically stop them.
Wait,
Like
hold
that.
on. I'm gonna do a strength check to make
Yeah, I
sure
was about to say,
he
you can just-
stops me or not.
Honey.
What? I'm committing to the bit at this point. What is the strength modifier that I need?
Baby.
What?
I will knock you out too.
I will knock you out.
Tried to shoot me. I got 2 guns pulled on me, and the dog hates me because Dennis is some guy. And I
So
didn't know about.
you're yelling at him as the dog is like gnawing at your leg.
I'm keeping him. I'm keeping Roger. I promised him a treat.
I'm gonna connect with Roger. Is it okay? I'm gonna try and speak to Roger.
Okay.
As we pull these bodies into the alleyway.
See,
Right.
Dennis is fine.
Roger.
What?
Roger.
Death?
I will. Can you let them go because I will take your owner to the hospital. But first, I need
You
to
help
let me have
Dennis?
that. I'll help Dennis.
So he releases Neko's character.
All right. So I have arm wraps from when for when I'm doing my practice for when I'm practicing inside the box for my boxing. I
Mhm.
have a clean pair and I have my usual workout pair. I'm going to use that wrap to wrap up Dennis's neck.
Okay.
Just to deal with some of the bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them all like cleaned up.
My stuff got him
Yes,
like
it's-
pretty well, and it should be clotting up fast now because like it was a clean puncture.
It's the matter of like you were going at him while also having to deal with the dog on your leg while also worried. So you quickly let go of that, which might have messed up the exit one as you were like trying to take it out.
Oh no, I wasn't moving. I just kind of endured it. Like you know how like when
You were,
you
honey,
know
you
how,
were
like, you got a big
dragging
pain?
you were dragging like 2 bodies and had a gun trained on you while a dog was gnawing at your ankles.
Dennis go while tackling the other guy.
Yeah, but still, like he was like because of like the way he fell and at the angle, he started to like bleed out a little bit.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. I am so
Yeah.
sorry, Dennis.
Yeah, that's why the officer trained the gun on you. Your mouth was covered in blood. There was blood spewing from his neck, and then Dennis's brother was had his pants over his head and was getting stripped down naked. If you were a police officer, you would point a gun too. Just saying.
So they can't. So they currently have their pants over their head, so they can't see me. Correct.
Yes.
I'm just going to quickly hit him in the back of the head to knock that person out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll for it because I mean he's unaware and he's just a human. So
He's also bound to hell. He can't do shit.
Yeah.
So this one, I'm going to take the pants off of his head and put them back on him.
Okay.
Like
he's knocked out while that's happening, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm like, check. So how's his hands tied again?
I tied him up with his belt.
I'm not even sure if this homeless pair of people have a belt.
Like, why homeless brothers are on the street?
I am taking Dennis's phone because then it'll make it just look like that there was a mugging. The police
be
officer,
aware that they could potentially track the phone.
Oh, I'm taking the phone to like take out the SIM card. I'm like just gonna destroy it and like take it somewhere else.
Okay.
I don't want the phone.
All right.
What plan does this homeless man have?
Well, it's like a prepaid phone. It's not like anything special.
Yeah,
it's like a track phone essentially.
It's also can be tracked. But the officer I'm going to set up against the garbage can that did have Dennis's brother beforehand. Now I'm just gonna have and now I'm just gonna call for now I am actually gonna call another person saying that I saw some suspicious activity, but I'm only gonna do that when I'm already like 3 blocks away.
Okay. And that's about where the red line is, from where you're at. So you're just going to go there afterwards.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do about the blood in the alley? That's on like the floor or on the ground.
I'm going into the ramen shop. First off, wiping my face with the underside of my shirt where there's no blood appearing.
Okay.
Get a whole bunch of napkins and take out some peroxide that I have in my jacket and wipe it down.
So you're gonna use restaurant napkins to wipe a pool of blood that is the size of a puddle.
How much blood did Dennis lose?
You were hitting an artery, honey. You were biting the neck. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I hate that I have to use this, but I'll use my training towel. You know how we have the sweat towel?
Yeah. You have like you'll need it.
Dennis is dead.
No, Dennis is alive. He's alive. He just has lost some blood, so he's gonna be out for a bit.
Yeah.
You consumed enough blood to like satiate your hunger just barely. But Dennis did lose a bit of blood on the ground as well. So I'd say he's lost about roughly about a pint to 2 pints of blood, potentially.
Could have been in my stomach. Okay, I put $20.
You did consume about like a pint of blood.
Okay, cool.
But he did lose about another half a pint on the ground.
Well, I slipped $20 into his back pocket.
Okay.
I'll make sure he gets food.
Is there any wood near me? Like wood with nails?
Roll an awareness check.
Okay.
I mean, can we keep Dennis and Roger? I mean,
they're
homeless, so we can give them a home.
Well, because you can't, because you have to meet Prince Jackson tonight. Also, I will also remind you guys, Crossan could be hunting you, so you do need to hurry.
3 wins, 3 successes and 1 fail.
Okay, so you notice that there are some stray pieces of wood and some rusty nails in the back part of the alley. You notice about 3 2x4s, and then a handful of nails.
All right, I'm gonna break the 2x4 in half to make it seem like actually feasible that someone could hold it and use it as a quick weapon, and then I'm gonna wipe the blood that's on my sweat towel onto it, so it looks like that's where those puncture wounds came from.
Okay, so you're basically gonna make it look like they got into a scuffle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if the person threw it, I'm also gonna wipe the bullets to make sure that there's no fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's that. Then I'm heading to the red line. There.
Wait, do you want to know
I've-
all of our
Also, by the way, did you guys keep the burner phones that were on you whenever
Yes.
that Damien gave you? Okay,
Yes.
so as you guys head to the red line, you get a phone call from an unknown number on each of those burner phones.
I pick up my burner phone and I put it on speaker. Hello, hello.
Don't make me deal with Crossan again.
All right.
Put Sierra on the phone.
Here, for you. Hand it
Like-
to Sierra.
And then you don't really. She steps aside to have a conversation with Damien, and she basically, you don't really hear much of the conversation, but you do know that you do kind of infer that Damien is kind of pissed off a little bit.
Oh well. Oh well.
Okay. And so do you guys want to try to like eavesdrop on the conversation at all, or?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I will have to. Okay, there's a lot of awareness checks. Is there any other stat that I could use other than awareness for this?
You're gonna be using a lot of awareness for this game.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
yeah.
to
The
tell
awareness
you.
is gonna. Okay,
No.
roll another awareness check, please. Also, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do any of you guys have stealth?
Stealth? No.
What about Tofu's character? I thought
have
Tofu's.
stealth.
Okay.
I have-
So you will have to make both a stealth check and an awareness check, potentially, to like hear in on the conversation.
So how do you want? So stealth and.
So
dexterity,
the stealth.
which is which? 'Cause that's.
So the stealth
So I'm
check
like,
is
which
to
do you
like
want first?
the stealth check is to like sneak up and on and like try to listen in on the conversation, and the awareness check is like the listening itself. So the stealth check, because Sierra's distracted, it would be
Yeah,
would
I
be-
just mean like which attribute do you want? So it would be stealth and an attribute, and then awareness, and I'm guessing wits. Like it's usually wits and
yes,
awareness. And then
yes,
stealth
it would
and-
be it.
So what do you
I
want
think we'll just
for
stick with stealth, wits, and awareness. If you could do those 3 rolls, then that'd be fine.
No, but I need an attribute for stealth.
Oh,
That's what I was like. I just need the which like dex or composure, or charisma. Or...
it would be probably composure if I'm being honest. Okay. So the first check will be like a difficulty of 3, and the other one will be like a difficulty of 3 as well.
3, 5. that. The strength and dex I've got. I think. Let me just double. My dice thing isn't saving my rolls. Super annoying. So I have to like do
Okay,
it as I read it.
so you got the stealth check.
Yeah, I got the stealth check. Now I'm doing the wits and awareness.
Okay. Please. Did you get
And,
the
wits and awareness? I got a 3 successes.
Okay. So you are able to hear slivers of the conversation. Sierra doesn't notice you. And Sierra is having a conversation, and you infer that they're talking about a subject called something by the name of Elysium, and potentially something important surrounding that. And you do infer that was one of Mirabelle's predictions that she had back at the airport when you first went. So you notice that could be potentially important in some capacity. So she hangs up the phone, and then you obviously like sneak. Do you sneak away after hearing that segment of the conversation? Okay. So she goes back and gives Serenity's character the phone back, and then says like, "Well, you've proven to all be rather entertaining, I must say."
Take the phone back. Glad we can keep you somewhat entertained.
If it's any consolation, this isn't exactly what I expected, but here we are.
Yeah.
All
Wasn't
right.
exactly what I expected either, to be escorting a La Sombra. But here we are, nonetheless.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so you got shall we Malikov says like, shall we go on the train then?
Yeah. I look to everyone. Anyone else hungry? Anyone else need to eat before you get on the train, because we are not eating on the train. Looking to anyone else that needs to eat. No? All right. Perfect.
Okay. So you all go on the train, and you travel to downtown Chicago and go to the Succubus Club. Okay. Yeah. You guys can have further conversations with Malikov and Sierra. What do you choose to ask them?
I look to Malikov and Sierra, and I kind of say, so what made y'all want to become diplomats or for the La Sombra?
You think we wanted this?
Had a choice.
Yeah.
Well,
It was either that
I
or
just
be the
wanted.
death of the clan.
I mean, still kind of curious. Want to know. Listen,
Well,
I
if
don't know a lot about La Sombra, okay? I don't get out as much.
Well,
what are your guys' plans to remedy your whole near extinction?
well, that's between me and Prince Jackson, frankly.
Ah, so that's why you're here. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Are you on
Why do you
good
ask?
terms with the
Why do you
prince?
ask? Why do you ask?
I'm just a curious sort, and maybe this, as you so put it before, this lowly gangrel blooded fiend can assist you in a way.
Well, frankly, it is a matter of import to understand that we're we are definitely one of those we are running short, and our clan is dying out. If you can't already tell, there's infighting among the clan and who is going to be the next heir. Things are not going well, if you can catch my drift. And let's just say me and my brother here need all the allies we can get. Okay, so you do travel along the train. You're heading more towards downtown Chicago. The city lights and sounds are coming into view. And it looks like it's your stop. You walk down the alleys. Like where do you first of all, where do you guys choose to go?
I follow whatever they say.
Okay.
We do need to head to
Um,
Succubus Lounge.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also,
So
we need to head towards the Succubus Club.
so Serenity, since you have knowledge of all the clubs in Chicago, you know exactly where it is.
I take the lead and I escort them to the Succubus Club. Right this way.
All right. And
God, I'm
well,
underdressed.
looks like you're going to it looks like you're going to meet
Crit.
with the prince potentially.
Yay.
All right. All right.
You too.
So after this segment, I think we will end for the night, if that is all right with everyone.
It's
Yes.
perfect
Yeah, that's
with
fine.
me. I'm tired, but it was
Yes.
fun.
Yeah. After this, so you guys do go to the Succubus Club, and you will end off the night with you knocking on the door of the Succubus Club and asking, "We're here to," and what do you ask the bouncer who is behind the door? He's like got a little sliding door where his like eyes, you can only see his eyes. You can tell he's like a big buff bruja. And then he's like, "May I help you?"
We're here to talk. We have an appointment with the prince.
And I think that is a perfect point to end it right there. Little bit of a cliffhanger, but I think that was a very interesting session, I think.
Woo!
It was fun. I will get that.
Woo!
I
Neko almost killed the guy.
I had
I
open my
was-
criminal mind.
I was trying to just be sneaky with the guy and just like put him in an alley where it was no witnesses, where it was dark, and then someone had a dog.
No, he had a dog.
He had
You
the
had
dog.
a dog. The person had the dog.
Dennis.
Wait.
Mhm.
That was Dennis's dog.
Wait, hold on. Is the Dennis the bouncer and Dennis the otaku the same Dennis?
No, Dennis is not the bouncer.
Okay.
You don't know the bouncer's name. You can definitely tell he was a vampire though.
No, not the Bruja. I'm talking about the one at the other club back in the first episode.
Your bouncer Dennis.
The bouncer, that was a different bouncer. He was human.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like a buff, like the typical bouncer type, buff, bald, stuff like that.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, no. That concludes our this episode. I do hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, this was this is definitely a long time coming. I apologize. Scheduling has been very bad. I will be posting this to YouTube sometime soon, so please stay tuned for that. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy, and I wish you all a lovely bloody evening. And yeah, we're gonna call it a night. This has been Killer's Roleplay, and we're signing off. See you guys later.
Good evening.
Bye.
Good evening,
Have a good
Emil.